November 2016, the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development awarded a contract to 5 companies to supply 1 million waste bins and 900,000 bin liners at a cost of $74,040,000 US, or 318 million Ghana cedis. The cost of the 1 million waste bins is $60 million US, while the cost of the bin liners is $14,040,000 US. These amounts do not include value-added tax. The contract was awarded through sole sourcing with approval from the Public Procurement Authority. A letter written by then Sector Minister Collins Dowda to the PPA cited urgency as the justification for using the single-source procurement method, saying the waste bins were urgently needed because it was approaching the rainy season and there was the possibility of cholera outbreak. This letter was dated 27 October 2016, when the nation typically is expected to be experiencing dry season. Nevertheless, the PPA approved the sole sourcing method and the contract was awarded to 5 companies, namely Universal Plastic Products and Recycling Company Limited, Yeco Plastics Ghana Limited, and JSA Logistics Limited. The rest are Able Plastic Recycling Limited and Meridian Waste Management Services Limited. Joy News investigation has revealed that all 5 companies are subsidiaries of the Jospon Group, owned by Joseph Siao Ejapon of Zoom Lion. The president of the Ghana Institute of Procurement and Supply, Collins Sapon, is questioning the procurement method used.
Once you've identified more people within the market, why the use of single source? It might not be wrong, but there's another method which we call restricted tendering, so that, okay, because it's a specialized area and you know that these 6 companies or 8 companies are within the industry, you can do restricted tendering, and even that one too, you go for approval from Public Procurement Authority.
At the 10th anniversary of Zoom Lion last year, Joseph Siao Ejapon announced the company would distribute waste bins to Ghanaians in 2017.
We were the first company to distribute free bins to households, and currently we have distributed over 200,000. Our vision is to distribute 1 million free bins in the year 2017 to all households.
But it appears the cost was going to be borne by the state and not an act of kindness by Joseph Siao Ejapon, as his speech suggested. Joy News investigation has revealed that the cost of the contract may have been inflated. The cost of a 240-litre waste bin, as advertised by the leading producers of waste bin in Ghana, which are also suppliers of waste bin to the local government ministry, is 135 Ghana cedis. A pro forma invoice I secured from the Jospon Group quoted the cost per bin as 150 Ghana cedis. A similar contract awarded by the local government ministry for the supply of waste bin and cited by Joy News charged 15 Ghana cedis for the cost of transportation per waste bin. Even if the cost of transportation for each waste bin for the Jospon Group is increased from 15 cedis to 20 cedis, the cost per waste bin should be 170 cedis. But the contract with the Jospon Group quotes $60 per waste bin, or 258 cedis, with the exchange rate of $1 to 4.3 cedis at the time of the contract. This is about 88 million Ghana cedis, higher than the actual estimated cost. This cost inflation could be higher if the estimates are made with the cost advertised by other waste bin suppliers used by the ministry. Also, a pack of disposable bin liners from a subsidiary of the Jospon Group cost 15.8 cedis, or $3.6 US. This means the 900,000 bin liners will cost $3.3 million US, but the contract cost $14,040,000 US, a difference of about $10.7 million or 46.1 million Ghana cedis. Together with the waste bins, this contract appears to have been inflated by over 134 million Ghana cedis, or $31.1 million US. Joy News investigation has revealed that the ministry was instructed by the Office of the President to procure the 1 million waste bins for household distribution across the country. In a letter dated September 15, 2016, Then Chief of Staff Julius Debra directed the minister to take steps to procure an initial 1 million litre beans for household distribution. The Ministry of Local Government, as well as the minister in charge at the time of the contract, Collins Dauda, have declined to comment on the matter. The Jospong Group of Companies has also declined to comment on the contract. The former Chief of Staff Julius Debra, who signed the letter initiating the contract, has also declined to speak on the matter. But further investigation by Joy News reveals there is something about this contract that is as equally scandalous as the inflation of the contract sum. For Joy News, Manasseh Azore Arene reporting.